My name is Nwankwo. I attended the University of Missouri at Kansas City School of Medicine and their combined BA-MD program, where I studied both biology and chemistry. I graduated with a departmental distinction from the School of Biological and Chemical Sciences as well. I have a numerous amount of experience with mentoring, teaching, and preparing students for both medical school and residency. Since I was young, I've always known I wanted to be a physician, and my early exposure allowed me to be involved in many programs in my community. One of these was the Future Health Partnership Program, which allowed me to start early exposure into medicine as a 5th grader. As I continued to progress in this program, I became an early mentor for students in elementary and middle school as I was a high schooler. As this continued to progress, as I was an undergrad, I continued to mentor high school students on getting into undergrad programs and combined BA-MD programs, and in medical school, helping other students gain an admission into combined BA-MD programs and medical school programs. Now as a resident, I've been gifted the awesome opportunity to add residency to my repertoire as well, helping multiple students getting matched into many competitive specialties and different fellowship programs. I am currently applying for a pain management fellowship that I will pursue after my residency in physical medicine and rehabilitation. I have been honored to receive numerous awards and recognitions throughout my medical training. The first of these begin with a couple of research awards that I received while in medical school in the amounts of $5,000 and $10,000 to pursue specific research grants. At the end of medical school, I was awarded a couple of distinctions as well for my community service and leadership skills on both local, regional, and national levels. Likewise, as a resident, I've continued the same commitment and have been awarded recognitions for service in my community and amongst many more with mentorship. I continue to volunteer and stay active in my community, mentoring many medical and pre-medical students through multiple organizations, including Future Health Partnership Program, Black Girl White Coat, and the Student National Medical Association. I consider the keys to success in medical school to include perseverance, dedication, and commitment. Medical school is hard for all of us. It's definitely a journey that we pursue with the end goal in mind of becoming a physician, but there's little to know about what you're embarking on. But I keep in mind that all we can do is keep trying. So perseverance, commitment, and dedication, despite all the odds, will make sure that we're able to meet our goal at the end of the day. I believe as a medical school consultant, I offer a variety of unique perspectives based on my personal experiences. The first includes strategic planning. I believe that medical school application series is a very complicated process, and it takes a lot of dedication and advanced planning that having the skill of an advisor that's been through the process already is very helpful. I also believe that my empathy and that my approachable demeanor makes students easy to work with, and also enjoy having a person that they can give feedback to that will respond and change immediately if needed. Lastly, I also feel like my experience from medical school admissions and also from serving on selections councils allows me to give students advice that they may not hear otherwise, and also give them insider tips on ways to shape their applications for specific schools and programs that they're interested in. I find another useful thing that helps my students as well is the scholarship and financial aid part of the application, because if you tailor your application appropriately, it can make you more eligible to receive certain scholarships. I find that with over a decade of experience in mentoring and teaching students, a lot of these skills come naturally to me, and I'm always a very good advantage for students as an advisor. My greatest strengths as a medical school consultant are my reliability and relatability. With that in mind, I'm always going to take your goals as my own personal goals and make sure that we are as committed and dedicated as we can to achieving them. I'm always open and honest in my communication and try to be as approachable and available for all applicants. As a physician myself, I'm passionate about helping medical school applicants because I remember how it feels like being in their shoes. And I know as a person that doesn't have a doctor in your family how it feels to try to navigate the process on your own. I wouldn't have got to this place without the mentors and the programs I was able to participate in and the people I met who guided me along the way. So I honestly consider it a privilege to be able to mentor, guide, and teach students in this capacity and ultimately help develop the next generation of physicians. There are so many students out there that need help and need the resources to get into medical school, and they don't know where to turn. So it's more than an opportunity to be able to help serve these students in any way possible and help them along their medical school journey.